President Fattah al-Sisi held a meeting on Thursday with Minister of Justice Councillor Omar Marwan. During the meeting, President al-Sisi followed up on the most prominent files of developing the judicial system nationwide regarding upgrading current headquarters in all governorates in addition to developing their technical system. President al-Sisi gave directives to boost using the latest technology in the system of court and judicial measures in addition to providing financial necessary resources and to spread up and control judicial procedures to offer good and upgraded services for the citizens. For his part, Minister of Justice reviewed the book of the Supreme Judicial Council regarding 3 nominations to hold the post of the General Prosecutor according to constitutional measures. The meeting also tackled updates of developing notary offices with President Sisi directed to mechanizing all branches and registration offices to develop mechanisms of work in the notary and registration offices and enhance process of sorting and training the best human staff to work in the system. President Fattah al-Sisi held on Thursday BRICS announcement of inviting Egypt to join its membership as of January 2024. In statements by President al-Sisi, the head of state expressed appreciation of confidence of all BRICS countries with whom we all have close relations. President al-Sisi added that Egypt looks forward to cooperate and coordinate with the BRICS during the coming period, as well as with the invited countries to achieve goals of the bloc towards strengthening economic cooperation. The head of state also asserted that such efforts are to raise the voice of countries of South regarding various development issues and challenges in a way that supports rights and interests of developing countries. Prime Minister Dr. Mustafa Madbouli participated in BRICS summit on Thursday on behalf of President Fattah al-Sisi. The Prime Minister is scheduled to give a speech in a high-level dialogue session and will meet with a number of international firms representatives. The BRICS nations of Brazil, Russia, India, China and South Africa, which represent a quarter of the global economy, are meeting for 3 days, and interest in joining the group has surged. The summit in Johannesburg has underscored divisions with the West over the war in Ukraine and support Russia enjoys from its outer BRICS partners at a time of global isolation. The BRICS group of nations has decided to invite 6 countries, Argentina, Egypt, Iran, Ethiopia, Saudi Arabia, United Arab Emirates, to become new members of the bloc. The announcement made by South African President Cyril Ramaphosa on Thursday. The debate over expanding the BRICS bloc comprising Brazil, Russia, India and China and South Africa has topped the agenda at the 3-day summit in Johannesburg ending on Thursday. Details follow.
The BRICS group of nations has decided to invite 6 countries, namely Egypt, Argentina, Iran, Ethiopia, Saudi Arabia and the United Arab Emirates, to become new members of the bloc. The announcement made by South African President Cyril Ramaphosa on Thursday. The debate over expanding the BRICS bloc comprising Brazil, Russia, India, China and South Africa has topped the agenda at the 3-day summit in Johannesburg ending on Thursday. While all BRICS members have publicly expressed support for growing the bloc, there were divisions among the leaders over how much and how quickly. The BRICS group of developing nations was poised to invite new members on Thursday in a move that could pave the way for dozens of interested countries to join the bloc that has pledged to champion the global South. Russian President Vladimir Putin on Thursday thanked South African President Cyril Ramaphosa for handling the summit of the BRICS group of nations and for his efforts to expand the bloc. Putin was speaking via video conference at the closing news conference of the 3-day summit held in Johannesburg. Moreover, the United Arab Emirates President Mohammed bin Zayed said on Thursday he appreciated the inclusion of his country as a member of BRICS and described it as an important group. Brazilian President Lula da Silva on Thursday said the interest of other countries to join the BRICS organization showed how relevant its pursuit for a new world economic order is. During a summit held in South Africa, the BRICS group of nations also approved a resolution to study in the future of the creation of a new currency of payments.